back at it one more guinea. Starting off with my disclaimer, everything you hear should not be taken as truth, the true value. There are no facts involved. This is a character, this is a character's channel, and only people that it pertains to is those who take it seriously and those who are entertained. That damn fool is back in this thing once again. You know what I'm saying? And don't have a whole lot, pretty much like always, but I'm gonna start it off. I ain't gonna even start it off, man. I just say, you know, it's funny because I never wanted to be this dude, the conspiracy dude. But you know, shit, things happen. I mean, you know, what ended up happening, man, is this thing is super consuming. So yeah, what ended up happening, man, is it ended up consuming my life, you know. And the thesis of this is mind control. And the mind control process, how it works, and how I think it affects everybody differently. And dealing with it on my end is, I can only explain it from my end, my perception. And if something was to happen where I'm not here tomorrow, those who cared about me, I'd like them to hear my side of the story, as well as be able to put together some of the pieces of the puzzle, and you know, so it won't be so in vain. So, you know, motherfucker won't be so let down. You know what I'm saying? Because I should be a more right now. I got so many L's. My name should end with an L. I should be an L, man. So yeah, I've been taking a lot of L's, man, and a lot of hits on a different level, a different frequency. You know, that's what we end up having to talk about on certain levels. Is a lot of these things are frequencies, man. Frequencies in different universes. And so when you look at shows that kind of have a lot of freaky shit in them, you gotta understand, man, that shit is happening on this planet on so many different realms. I'm afraid to know how many levels it goes to. You know what I'm saying? At the level I'm at now, I can already tell you it's pretty motherfucking freaky. You know what I'm saying? I'm red pilled out the goddamn game. But again, you know, so how do you get down here, man? How do you get to the level that you are? And I say, man, first of all, I ain't even think about doing it. I just got so bored. Ain't nothing on YouTube. And so, you know, I'm just sitting here bored, man. If it sounds like I'm in a truck or something, it's because I probably am. But this is what I'll say, man. The YouTube is addictive. The internet is addictive altogether. You know what I'm saying? Because you can find what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? And it can slant to whatever whatever you want it to slant to. So, like I said in a video earlier, that you have people with different factions. You understand what I'm saying? Like ladies, I'm gonna break down a scenario for females. You may have an issue with your significant other, you know, or maybe a relative, brother, or something like that, and run across a female who's telling a story about pretty much the same thing, and you're relating to her, and she might just break down and just start giving a whole breakdown about how men are trying to step on the necks of women. And like you say, you hear what she's saying, and you say, man, she really hurt. I mean, I don't agree with everything she's saying, but I really love her, man. You know, even though, you know, I might listen to her talk for 2 hours, and I probably only agree with 5 minutes of the conversation. Those 5 minutes are golden information. That's because, in my assessment, right, people aren't teaching anymore. You know what I'm saying? They had to give you a whole lot of rhetoric, a whole lot of propaganda. And what it's doing, man, is causing all kind of mental illnesses. You know what I'm saying? So even though you're overlooking all of the negativity that's coming, because basically it's poison. You know what I'm saying? Basically they give you a little bit of food with a whole lot of poison. And that goes for everybody, man. And it's super addictive. I don't know what road it's gonna lead us down. I don't know. You know, the sad thing about it is feeling like you have to purge yourself off of it. You understand what I'm saying? Just because it's like a pastime. It's like so if it's something that fills your day and you feel like it kind of makes you whole as a person, you know, it's like, man, I just zone to myself, man, to get off into my studies or whatever, or get off into my books. You know what I'm saying? It's poison in the water. And I'm not sure if there's anywhere to go where the poison isn't there. You understand what I'm saying? Unless you come to places like this, because I haven't been contaminated or compromised. And therefore, you know, I may understand the language, but I don't speak the language, you know what I'm saying? And I try to talk to, you know, whoever listening to this in a way that, you know, you can kind of comprehend and you can understand why when you're listening to some of these personalities, internet personalities, and they talking your head off and they talking about a whole bunch of nonsense, and a lot of that shit don't be right. You know, when you know your shit and you hear somebody talking about your shit and they going down this whole tangent talking about plasma and retinas and, you understand what I'm saying, and start bringing up fucking DNA strands and shit, you like, hey man, that's a little bit more information than what a motherfucker need. You know what I'm saying? But on a base level, I seen you say some shit that wasn't right. You know, at least it ain't right in my life. You know what I'm saying? But I'm willing to sit here and listen to you. But at the end of the day, motherfucker preaching a depression doctrine or a death doctrine, suicide doctrine. You know what I'm saying? Just feeding this shit to you. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you got to be able to look out for that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And for what I can, I'll be an antibody for it, you know. Because I'm looking, and I be wanting to cuss these niggas out, man. Because a lot of these niggas be taking some of my information. And that's why I say, man, I might as well start documenting things that I'm saying, because I'm not getting any type of credit, any type of monetary gain, any type of direction to my website or nothing. But people are taking my, you know, what I would consider, I don't have any intellectual property, is what I'm trying to say. It would be intellectual property if it was syndicated, if it was, if I put it in business form and got it in writing and everything, but I don't do that. So, being that I told you that I suspect I'm being amused for the industry, I can't sue, because I don't have anything to, it's nothing to fight with. You understand what I'm saying? So even though it sounds crazy, it sounds like you know, like an uphill battle, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to get your point across and say whatever you want to say to whoever you want to say it to. It's like the only thing you have. You understand what I'm saying? It's like all I have is my voice, man, and my opinion. And basically, I would feel good just dating the shit myself, just for the satisfaction. I say, man, I've been saying that shit, or I thought that before the motherfucker put it out in the air. You know, I put it in the universe, and some other nigga just take it and run with it, man. I don't like that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Even though it ain't nothing I can do about it, and it ain't no way you can prove it. You know what I'm saying? And it's very small, it's very minute. You know what I'm saying? It's still, you still feel like, you know what I'm saying? It's just an odd feeling. I guess it feel like, you know, you don't went to Bennigan's, man, and I paid for your meal. You leave a tip for the waitress, and the motherfucker walk by and just take the tip off the table and look at you like, nigga, you just left it on the table. You know what I'm saying? You might well let me have it. Like, no, bitch, she worked for it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just leaving the money there just to leave money there, motherfucker. You know, and that's kind of like how you, it's kind of like what it feel like, man. It's just a awkward feeling that motherfucker might not understand, man. You know, but like I say, man, You know, we don't want to rock the boat too hard. You know what I'm saying? You know, just looking at it from where it is. You know what I'm saying? In a truck, don't really have a lot to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Don't really. So more than likely this will be a race. You know what I'm saying? It's really nothing. And I'll put it together in a different format or a different form. You know what I'm saying? And for my loved ones, I love you. For my babies, Daddy loves you. And just hoping that you can hear this with an open mind and don't get too big-headed to think that you know everything that you think you know. You understand what I'm saying? Because even if you're never able to relate, you know what I'm saying? Just keep an open mind. Later.